she can't. She don't want to be second.
Right.
You gonna be second. You can't be first.
I gotta say this
And the
out.
spirit kind of got us going segueing into it right now, man. These damn women, man.
Most of these women are already second. They just don't know it.
Yeah. Because they're under they're delusional.
Because the only way you're not second is you got full control over your man. Other than that, your man is looking at other women. Your man is flirting with other women. Your man is messing with other women because he's not. If he's a real man, he's gonna take control of that manhood. He's gonna act like a man.
Hey, the way we treat these women, you know, basically putting up with their shit, is just like, you know, when you was in the world and you was celebrating Halloween, right? And you get your child a costume, and then that child, when they put on that costume, they really feel like they're part of that. They're really that character that they got. They're wearing their costume. So when your child do that, it's kind of like you go along with it. Like, hey, yeah, you right. Hey, Batman. Hey, go on and fly with your cape, man.
Save the day.
Go save the day, man.
Let them be encouraged.
Let them be encouraged and feel good about themselves. That's the same thing with these women.
Go bite somebody.
These women, they're living a delusional life.
And
man.
they selfish, bro.
Yeah.
These women, hey, y'all gonna learn to share. Y'all gonna learn to share.
You're lied to every single day.
Kind.
You start off
You
by
lie to every
yourself.
day. Yeah, you lie, and the biggest lie is you believing in yourself.
Kind. Brother said in all caps. They got fake hair, fake nails, fake eyes, because they getting either contacts or eye surgery. Like you had T.I. wife, or ex-wife now, she made her irises blue when they was brown. That show you the vanity of these women too. You know? They getting the fat sucked out their stomach and put in their cheeks. You know? Kind. Booty cheeks. Kind. They get everything about them is fake. They nails, their hair, eyelashes, they face. You know, because they putting on a whole bunch of makeup, you know, but then they want the realest dude out there, you know, the hardest dude. They want to kill it.
And what's the phrase? They want Tupac.
They want Tupac in a business suit.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
That don't exist.
That's
Hey,
fantasy. That's a fantasy world. That's Walt Disney pictures, man.
When he put on a suit, he was acting in
Yeah.
a movie.
Yeah.
He's not known to do that. He might have worn a tuxedo, but all that was the character. Y'all don't even know what you really want. That's the first problem.
Yeah, let's get the scriptures though.
Hold on. You don't even really know what you want. Go back to what the brother said about being second, because they don't realize that they're second already, because they want complete control.
And that's one of the strongholds that we got to build, man.
Right.
I mean, that we got to break. We got to break.
Right.
And that's gonna start with what? The men of the Lord, that great millstone, man. We grounding everything to powder, man. Everything.
That's right.
Anything that exalts itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Shai, we cutting that down, man.
That's right. That's right.
Now let me read the Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, and the Apocrypha, 25 and 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. So if a woman is controlling the man, she ain't happy. You ain't gonna be happy controlling your man because it's against nature. So you can't be number one.
You gonna say soft?
Right. You ain't never gonna be happy. You want a man that can run, that can do those things and put you at ease.
She won't respect you, man. And that's one thing that you need from a woman. If you want, you know, something solid, you gotta have respect from that woman. She gotta respect you, man.
You gotta put your foot down, you know?
Yeah.
You can't have her making all the decisions and ruling your household, you know? Because if she rule the household, she rule over you, you know? So you gotta put that woman in her place. Know that I run this, you know? Come on, bro.
That was the only thing I wanted to get on, just because he brought up about controlling the man.
Example.
Yeah, because I mean that's what feminism brings, though. Women, you know, because they talk about how it's women proclaiming their rights to be equal with men, but really that's when you see it on aspect every day. Really, they're not executing that argument. Really, they're trying to be over you. That's what the cry is all about.
That's right.
It ain't that we're fighting to be equal with you. we want you to be men, but we want to rule over you as
we want to
men.
be the lead.
Yeah, we want to be the leading pack.
Let me throw a challenge out there. Well, a scenario. If somebody told every man on the planet that men and women are equal, we're gonna have a balance. We're gonna fight off same weight, same height, whatever classifications. But the winner lives, the loser dies. I guarantee you, this will be a planet of men.
God.
There will be no women left.
God.
And if it was about if you lose to whoever the loser of this arm wrestling competition, this sword fight, whatever, you die, men won't lose. The stakes are that high. Men won't lose. Men don't mind losing a little.
I got a different, bro. I got a different with you.
Because pussy ass.
They can't handle it.
Because of pussy ass
They
niggas
can't handle it.
and the power of pussy that niggas give the power is the reason why it won't be a walk in the park.
Oh no, right.
Like the scriptures say in 1 Ezra, the 4th chapter, men have run out of their wits for women. So you're gonna have men lose. Several men are gonna lose
On purpose.
because they're on purpose.
Somebody you die, you don't even get one. Just
You know?
like me.
Right.
Just
Like,
because
the
Just
God.
because of what she got between her legs, a lot of men will fall just by that alone.
Yep.
You know?
Then go to Jake and be like, hey, I give you something if you let me win. Jake will be like,
Y'all realize he about to die
You
when
get
lose.
death, man.
yeah.
Hey, I don't know if y'all saw that movie called Condemned with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I haven't seen that.
Nobody seen that movie?
seen it.
Go ahead, bro.
Fuck,
Talk
man.
about it. Talk about it.
Talk
And
about
basically, it was like it was about a bunch of criminals that were basically placed on this island, and it was basically known as a reality, a hunt reality.
Running Man Part 2.
Like the running game, yeah, like the running man.
Right.
You know, like you put all these different criminals in an island. You give them weapons. You know, basically whoever the survival of the fittest.
There you
It's
go.
like the Hunger Games without
Just like
being
Hunger,
tribute.
just like Hunger Games. But in this movie, that was actually getting aided. You know, certain shit. You know, certain weapons. You know, some of them got first aid kits and shit like that. But you have to survive, and they had men and women. What happened to Jake's ass in the movie? This nigga fell by pussy, man.
Oh, wow.
You know,
Had his last piece.
his last piece, that was fighting. He was getting the best end of it, but then he fell weak to it. It was like a Samson Delilah movie,
Yeah.
you know.
Straight out the script.
And she got his ass, man.
Hey, because
I think they had on these little ankle brace or whatever, and basically you can't go without it. If the latch is pulled from it, you basically detonate. You get exploded.
there was a movie called
And
Deadlock.
he was basically in an intimate scene with her. He was pillow talking with her,
Ah,
and next thing you know, after
pulled that pin
she
on
pulled
him.
that pin and left, and he realized like, oh shit, bitch, you know, he had that look on his face, and then next thing you know, all you saw was
There was a movie called Deadlock from the 80s and 90s with Rutger Hauer. Same exact scenario. But it was a prison and they had it around their neck. And they had a piece you up with certain people, but nobody is supposed to know who their mate was. So everybody keeps each other in check. Now if you go out the line too far, somebody else will beat you. You gotta go find them and get them back across the line. Keep everybody in check. It was the same similar situation. At the end, the main villain was the mummy. The woman who we thought was the cool woman, she ended up being the bad guy, planted next to him to take him out.
That to show you, man. These women, Drake, that want to run behind your woman, she gonna be a downfall, man. Ultimately. Let me get this.
This 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 2. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember in all things and keep the ordinance as I deliver them to you. But I have you know, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua,
That's right. So the head of every man is Yahushua.
and the head of the woman is the man.
So the head of the woman is the man. So as the position of the man, you're supposed to rule over that woman.
ain't no equal.
And what should we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High?
God forbid.
Most High forbid.
Right.
He chose man to be like his own image and to to be under him in the total pole.
Correct.
That's like saying man is equal with Howard Shah.
No.
There's no equal.
Correct.
You're not equal. There's an order.
Even when we're joint heirs with him, we still won't be
We
equal.
below.
He gonna get the inheritance of everything. He gonna get the first pick.
Correct.
He gonna have the most spiritual power.
That's right.
You know,
That's right. That's right.
he's just gonna share everything that he has with us.
Correct.
But we still gonna worship him. Hey, we gonna bow down to King David too. There's gonna be order in the kingdom, man. And our women are definitely gonna be in order, man.
Right.
Up under the men.
Righteous order.
You gonna love it. Don't even worry about it, man. You gonna love it
Come on, bro. And women are followers, you know?
naturally.
Natural followers. You can take a group of girls from middle school, you know? That group of girls, if you take those parents of those girls and the group of friends that she have, that group of girls is gonna influence the little girl more than her parents would at times, you know? Which shows she's a follower. And let her get a boyfriend. Let that little girl get a boyfriend. That little girl is gonna be following her boyfriend, you know? Go ahead, bro.
Just want attention.
Yeah. That's all.
And the head of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach is Yahweh.
Correct. The head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. But back to the man and the woman, we are above these women, you know? Women like to follow the alpha male, you know? They like to follow the dude or the male that seem the strongest, you know? But in this time, women, man,
You got that. Women want the alpha simp.
Con. That's why you got so much social media. We live in a generation in which women would rather have you follow them on social media than give out their numbers. You know?
Yeah.
They rather just say, oh, he followed me or I follow him than be like, oh, I mess with him. That's where this generation is twisted. You know?
Yeah.
That's why I say that in this generation shall all things be fulfilled, you know?
It's about control.
And I was just gonna say, what? See, it's all you men's fault. Cause what do these women really offer? And I'm not saying that most women, some women don't have something intelligent to bring to you, but she shouldn't be able to do that. You should have your whole thing sewn up mentally. But it's just pussy. It's just pleasure of sex. That's all. And most of them play on that. That's the one thing that you can't get for yourself. Without a woman. So they'll use that against you. But when you realize that the powerlessness that they really do have, hey man, you don't be a victim to that no more.
Right. And
You
that
can assert your own power at
Only for a while.
that moment. And when you negotiate about it, you know what standpoint to come from when you negotiate. And you come from a position of power, not from a position of weakness.
Right. The act that you were just talking about, that's humbling in itself, you know? Because you're supposed to humble that woman, you know, when you enter, you know? God, she wants to.
She needs it.
God. Because women can't even think for themselves right, you know? Women, like what you say, the movie, the three things that the women don't have, being rational, is that one of them?
No, reasoning and accountability.
Reasoning and accountability. God, that's perfect. Got more on the script.
I got this. 1 Samuel chapter 4.
Because the Lord have deprived her of wisdom.
God.
I'm gonna start up at
Isaiah.
I'm gonna start up at 14. It says, matter of fact, 13, so you know the context. Then the third, who had spoken of women and of the truth, this was Zerubbabel, began to speak. He said, "O ye men, it is not the great king, nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that excelleth. Who is it that have rule over them, or have the lordship over them? Are they not women?" I'm gonna skip some of that. That's basically the next few verses in this chapter is telling you how the women have the most power, but then it goes in deeper about how much power they really do have. Right? But it still doesn't put them in position to be above you.
Right.
You still have to know your position.
God.
But they do have power, but it's not above yours unless you give it to them.
Right.
And it'll get to that at the end of this, right?
give
I'm
you
gonna
a
start
strength.
down at 22.
Yeah,
So-
hey. Women only have, the only power that women have is the power that men give them. All right?
That's it.
They don't have power to give life. You know, they don't have power to, so on and so forth. But you act like our womb have the power to give life. It don't.
The kids was swimming in you. Was swimming in the sack.
Well, and it still come from the Most High, even still.
Yeah, you leave it up to them niggas in the black unconscious community. You will think that we got the sun, the moon, the stars, the constellation of heavens, the oceans. You know, everything that you see, the creatures. You know, giraffes, elephants, zebras. You would think all that shit sprang out of the pussy of the black woman.
Hey, because the black woman is
all that beautiful creation of the heavens and the earth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, with them niggas, through their warped, twisted mind, all that came from the black woman, out of her sour ass snatch. You know? Straight up, man. Hey, that's real shit, man. You know?
You can't get no more bluntly than that.
That's
sour ass.
sour.
Yeah.
First says
That's why they say she God, right? Pussy worship, man.
That's sour.
What you say, ass?
Hey,
You make pussy over you. What does that make you,
Earring
man?
backs.
if
If you put pussy over you, what does that make you?
Less than pussy.
You less than pussy, man.
Hey, like they said, but here's the other side of that whole rape thing, right? If they have so much power, how come they can't keep themselves from being raped?
Yeah.
I thought y'all was God.
Yeah,
How
you
come
can rape
can't
God.
stop from being raped?
He
Yeah,
gave
Why is
that.
that a
You can rape God and
A
shit.
sensitive issue with
Yeah.
you guys.
God
About
could,
what you have with me.
your God could be raped.
Yeah.
Your God can have her hair snatched off his head.
Right.
Get her
You know?
head
She can't
blown
grow
off.
her own hair.
Right.
You gotta
Man,
grow
I said-
another woman's hair.
God, gotta put in another woman's head.
If I can say this, he gave them a voice to scream so other men can help them.
Right. Verse 22 is 1 Samuel chapter 4, verse 22. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sell upon seas and upon rivers, and that's a dangerous situation. When you go to war or you go to seas and rivers, big bodies of water, you can die, man. You're not guaranteed. Your boat may not float.
God.
It may float for the first mile out, but once you get outside of that, it may sink.
Especially for the times that they were in, you know.
Right.
Those boats were made out of wood, you know. It wasn't like the metals that we have today, you know. It wasn't as advanced.
They didn't have lasers making sure it was airtight.
And correctly fitted, you know. One bad tidal wave could crush a whole boat, you know.
That can still happen.
Kind. And then the men back then were stronger, you know. You got guns now, and somebody could kill you from a skyscraper, you know.
Yeah.
But back then you had swords that weighed 20 plus pounds, you know. You had men that needed muscles, you know. Gun. One swipe of a sword back then could dismember any body parts, you know.
He hit you with the flat part of the sword.
Gun.
With the crush.
Gun. Break bones.
Verse 24 says, and look upon a lion and goeth in darkness, and when he has stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth into his love. Wherefore a man loveth.
So like these niggas in America are defeated
Yeah,
by
man.
this woman.
You
They
seen
let
that?
her come out and dress how any type of way she want,
Looking all in men's faces.
looking all in men's faces,
turning all around and
wonton.
shit.
And who's
You
the
know?
head woman? What type of woman is the head woman of women? It's the gay woman.
Yeah, it's always, man.
You know, it's them that don't even like me. You know, it's them that don't even like me.
Yeah.
Because they too busy got penis and be wanting to be what men are.
Gun.
They don't know, you know, they're not in order. But those are ones ruling women that actually do like men, and they go along with it, which makes these pussy ass men go along with it.
They try to so-called uplift these women, and you ain't doing shit but destroying them.
Yep.
More.
Them and themselves.
That's why I say about Esau's bitch ass E. The fact that you got the MGTOW movement, you got a lot of uproar from a lot of Edomite men who's fed up with the bullshit of these women.
Yeah.
But my thing to y'all is, well, who gave them the power? Why aren't y'all going after the men who gave the foundation for the power of these women to have, man?
You can't complain but then support LGBTQ.
Gun.
You know?
You still believe that they should have the same rights you got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you still part of the problem.
Kind.
So it's real ass backwards to be doing all those videos complaining when you the one that created the monster.
Kind.
You the one that put the laws into play. Your forefathers, you should be banging on your forefathers for creating this,
Hey,
man.
you beat that out of us from
Yeah.
keeping that order.
You made the Constitution, man.
You took you.
Be mad at yourself that these women are the way they are, man.
Kind.
Why you gotta pay alimony
Kind.
Yeah.
and child support?
You co-signed Willie Lynch's letters.
Yeah?
You know.
They the ones really losing out on box.
Yeah.
Right, but they ain't worried about it. Yeah, they ain't losing out on it because they want a little booty hole, little boy booty hole.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I'm talking about the MGTOW, the ones that
Right. I'm
they
talking
the
about
ones
the
losing
top
out.
Edomites that's, you know,
Yeah.
they ain't worried about losing out. But they need to, but them two need to battle. That manly man and that other man need to battle each other. That's what it gives.
This is what niggas worship.
That's what it gives.
Babylon.
We'll get to that, right? Verse 25.
That shit is funny.
Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women
Kind.
and become servants for
Big
their
old tall
sakes.
ass pump.
That's the phrase of the day, right there about it. You know about to summon it up with a simp. That sums up a simp. Many have run out of their wits and made themselves servants for women's sake.
Kind.
Run out their wits, man. A lot of these jakes out here, they didn't kill themselves over a raggedy ass bitch, man.
How many jakes is in jail? How many jakes is in jail or dead? 'Cause you gotta keep that in it too. Or dead for something they was trying to do for their woman.
I believe the brothers and the elders in
How
Chicago.
long will you simpletons love simplicity?
What you gonna say, brother?
I believe it was the brothers and the elders in Chicago when they did a live stream. They said like 90-something% of the men, and I believe I want to say Wisconsin, somewhere like that.
Yeah.
They said that 90-something% of them are in jail for child support.
Yeah.
Oh,
90%.
Massachusetts.
God, Massachusetts,
That's
like,
Massachusetts.
like man,
Child support.
God, they
These
can
all
sure
don't
they
pay
get
for that
Jake.
shit.
They go Jake to jail.
Jakes don't have the jobs to pay. So right decree anyway.
Right.
We keep reading. It says,
Hey, they say the acronym for simp is simply idolizing mediocre pussy.
that's true.
That's on UrbanDictionary.com.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Repeat that. Yeah.
Simply idolizing mediocre pussy.
Yeah.
Simply.
Yeah. That pussy can't cook clean. You know.
It been ran through
Rub shoulders, pop toes.
20 different, 20, 30 different sperms.
That's the least.
You know. They can't do all those special things that make you feel good about going out to war for your family. And they ain't worth it.
Come on,
man.
and look, just for example on that, like you were saying, all the things that a woman are supposed to know, these things, you can't even call them women. Come on. These creatures. Here you got, bro, like if you take just the age of group of girls from 17 to like 20, 26, every girl say they're a model. All of them. They all say they're a model. Can't no girl cook, clean, sew, nothing, you know? They useless. The only thing they offer literally is they box.
Looks and they, you know.
That ain't even
Basically the flesh. Bro, we was listening to Black Ram, that newest video he put up. You know, women, all they have to offer is really the flesh. You know? And after that, hey, the flesh plummets. It deteriorates, it gets weak. You don't stay the same forever.
It's wrinkled.
Yeah. You know?
The elasticity goes out of it.
Yeah. But that's everything is all centered around that flesh. You know, their beauty, so to speak. You know?
Yeah, because when they get old, boy, and they ain't took care of themselves, because they ain't been righteous women, oh, it's terrible.
And then you got these BBWs getting real proud too.
Oh yeah.
That's the worst. That's man.
Yeah, you just got bitches with any old shape,
Every
just
shit.
fat on top of fat, not afraid to walk outside ashamed, showing everything that all the meat that she got.
Bro, what you call it?
Yeah, fupas. They got stomach on top of stomachs. You know, you got the muffin tops.
You got the Dr. Roboto.
Yeah, Dr. Robonic shapes. You know, women that they not afraid to just let it all just out, man.
Booty
Proud
dudes.
as hell, yeah, booty do. You know, women walking around like a big ass sock of laundry. You know, straight up, man.
That's why we sighing and crying, man, for the kingdom, because we don't just, because woman ain't gonna be the farthest thing from our mind when we get in the kingdom, but we want pure, real women.
That's right.
That's in order.
That's right.
You know, that's being under subjection to their man.
That's right.
We want multiple women.
That's right.
We gonna get it. Lord willing, we the elect.
Variety is the spice of life.
And I was just gonna say, a lot of men have to deal with a woman not fully believing them. You know, like they're objective versus subjective. You know, a lot of them doubt what you're talking about, what you're in, because they don't see the tangibility of the carnality involved in it. You know, they don't see it because this is a faith-based thing.
Right.
You know, so they play along because it's cool being with you, but they don't really fully believe it like
We were talking about this last night.
They're not
bro.
gonna understand everything.
Even though you might have women that might be sincere, they trying to get it right or whatever, there's still bits and pieces in them. There's still something within them that's still set in here in Babylon, man. It's still a side of them that still love this place.
It's like China. We don't deal with Russia, but we do got some money invested in y'all over in America, just in case. They still got a piece in Babylon.
Yeah.
You know,
And we talking
they
about-
still talk about your infant children or your great-grandchildren graduating high school and getting married.
Yeah, and we talking about you women that know that you Israelites. Even y'all too. To a certain extent, y'all love this place too, man. Let's just keep it all the way 100, man.
That's why we know a woman ain't in the truth.
Our women ain't in the truth.
She just born back to.
She just being a helpmate, that's it.
Backing up a man.
You
That's all
know?
she's supposed to do.
She just being a helpmate, man. That's really as far as that goes.
We don't ask more than that from them.
Yeah.
That's all we want. If you claim to believe or you believe half the time, that's a plus. But keep that other half of that demonic shit to yourself. Don't let that uproot everybody.
They want to know how you know that our women, even the ones that claim that they in the truth, how you know that they still like this place is because there's still certain philosophies of Esau here in America that they still believe.
Clean.
And they uphold.
Monogamy.
Yeah.
Monogamy.
That's number
Yeah.
one.
That's number one.
Let's just break that down.
They don't
Even though
believe
it's in
that
the
you deserve another
Mono.
woman,
Even though it's in the scripture.
even though it's right here in the word.
And that's the philosophy of Esau, man. Because Esau, he can only deal with one woman. He's a faggot. If you don't lust after, even if you get brothers in the truth, we got women, but
God, we like
No,
looking.
I was gonna say that was for population control.
yeah, kind of, yeah.
Because you know, Jake with the Negro all the way down to the Issachar, right? We know fruitful over there, Iparian, the Puerto Ricans. We know they like to be fruitful. They're named fruitful.
Right.
You know. So I mean, it's the whole thing. They
didn't
know
say
that to
add.
keep our population
He
down.
said multiply.
Yeah.
Add is 1 plus 1.
Exactly.
Multiplying is 2 plus 5. 2 times 5.
Yeah. That's how you do math.
That's multiplying.
not adding, that's right.
Yeah.
But multiplying.
Multiply.
Not addition. That's
God,
right.
just look at the number of how many women outnumber men. What is it? What?
Just go 7 to 1.
God, just 7 to 1. It's
Yeah.
probably over that though.
Hey, but you know what? You could break all this down to a woman.
God.
It's still not gonna get through to her.
It
You
ain't
can't
gonna make
you can't rationalize with these women.
No
Because
reasoning, bro.
They have no reason. They're so deep rooted in their emotions that they can't see past anything else. You know,
And it's
they're that selfish, man.
And it's this, because it goes
How
back
many
to the
times you
garden.
gotta open up the scriptures
And
to your
show.
woman and show her? Look, it says Isaiah 4:1, 7 shall take hold of one man.
That's not right.
Exodus 21.
In the kingdom, you could do that, but right now,
Right now, you just burn.
it's just me and you. So, you know, every brother that had, a point where they show, they woman know that it's biblical, it's lawful, but no matter what you say, to even it's coming from the Most High that you could do this. She still say fuck no. Well, if you go and get with this chick, I'm finna pack my shit and I'm finna get up out of here. That's how she really feels. So technically, she's not in the truth. She still loves. A piece of her still love this setup, man.
More than a
She wanna
piece.
feel like she the owner.
Because this setup is all about her.
Yeah.
That's it. It's all about her, man. Gynocentrism.
Well,
It's all gynocentrism.
you see it, especially the ones that are so-called in the church.
Yeah.
When you tell them and show them, they hate the book after that. They don't want to hear nothing about this book after that.
Yeah.
Those ones that's in the church, I've seen it. I've dealt with those women in the church, and once they see it, they done.
Yeah.
That can't be right. That was in the old days. That was in the old days.
Yeah, man wrote that all
But you believe in this book. You at church every week.
Right.
But now it don't make no sense because what I just showed you don't line up with the thinking you've been programmed with.
And the women think that the scripture is supposed to line up with how this society is run right now.
Exactly.
Society is often wicked and completely opposite of scripture.
Well, like Ram said, women are of the world. So by default, if basically to get women in society, you gotta be worldly.
You got to. You got
Gotta
to
show them some world.
to their level.
Because what's in the world? The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. You know? And that's
Her to a T.
that's her.
Kind.
That's her essence.
Yeah.
Kind to
Hey,
that.
if we were to pan the camera and just let you watch the street, you guys would understand how true that scenario really is.
Yeah. Dressing all provocative, dressing half naked, sometimes even full naked, man.
String up their ass.
Yeah.
But I want to say this about it, because the moment that you have a more than one woman, she can't use that power of the pussy against you.
Yeah,
she
the
can't,
power's
she
on.
can't starve you out. That is a power play. And if you have more than one, then it can work. How do you combat that? By having more. Because when one gonna say no, another, they know this. Another
They
will
know
say
it.
yeah. There's three. My stepdad broke down a coal analogy of breaking down, bro.
Go into Jacob and Leah real quick.
Right.
Jacob, Leah, and Rachel.
Fuck
Because they
y'all.
were competing.
Right.
It's a-
They were trying to do the most to please Jacob so they can have his children. You know?
See who can push out the most.
That shit really keeps them in line, man. That competition, knowing that you might favor one over the other. Yeah, Jacob just taking that. Hey,
I got
The
it.
headache
you, I'll hit you.
but the headache still was there.
Yeah.
It's a woman on the internet right now, bad woman too, fine. She's married. She says she hate hoes. And the main reason why she hate hoes is because hoes keep men unfaithful.
Yep. It takes
She
away their
take
power.
away their power.
Yep.
She said they take away the power.
Yeah.
I can't control this man if she gonna do the shit she do.
If I ain't holding out on him, and he gonna get his rocks off anyway, I can't keep him in
I
line.
can't control. Keep him in
That's what
line.
it's all about.
Exactly.
Down a little bit.
That's exactly it, bro.
Further down. What's down here? Somewhere, right here. Verse 16. I don't know. 15.
This is
I'm gonna go back.
Genesis chapter 29, verse 15. And Laban said unto Jacob,
This is basically Rachel and Leah's daughter. I said that way instead of going too deep, right? Go ahead.
and Laban said unto Jacob, because thou art my brother, shouldest thou therefore serve me for naught? Tell me, what shall thy wages be? And Laban had two daughters. The name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel.
Right.
Leah was a tender-eyed, but Rachel was beautiful and well-favored.
Now, it's funny. Think about that. That's the two types of good women supposedly out there. A tender-eyed woman, she may not have the easiest looks, but her eyes, like there's a connection through her eyes of the kindness and the good spirit that she generally has on her. But then the one other one is beautiful, and when you have a beautiful woman, what is it? She knows it. Well, what does she do? She uses that.
Stank.
Well, the Most High balanced them with that, but then he's going to further balance them balance them with what he does with them, through them. Go ahead.
Verse 18. And Jacob loved Rachel and said, I will serve thee 7 years.
Jacob was simple because he went strictly for the woman that looked good, but that's what he liked. No big deal. Go ahead. A lot of men choose up like that.
For the beauty.
What's on the inside of a woman.
Then it says the beauty, cheer of the countenance of the man.
Yeah.
Of course, a man will want the finest,
Man, get on, bro.
chick.
Don't worry about him.
Ignore him. You know, of course, a man is gonna want the best of the best.
Right.
You know, you're gonna want what you like, man. There's certain preferences that men like. You know, it's different. Hey, women are different variety, man.
Yeah.
Different shapes, sizes, colors, sounds, feels, shapes. You know,
Juiciness.
yeah, juiciness, smell, all that shit, man.
Skill.
Yeah, different, different attachments, man.
And that's the main thing when you go into what you're supposed to choose a woman for. You choose her for the skill she has. But first off, then you're gonna choose her for looks and whatever else, you know, her motherly and the wifely qualities, and then her looks. You know, you love to get both. That's why you choose a woman of good stock that comes from a good God-fearing family that that her father taught her the right way. But it's hard
in this world. If you got a fine ass woman, she's usually a demon. She usually have no skill. She has no motherly attribute, qualities. You know, she's not nurtured up to be a wife. You know, she's just spoiled, and everything comes to her because of how she looked.
Because of her vanity.
Because of her vanity. She got it all made just because of how she came out the womb. You know what I'm saying? And she feel like she doesn't need to offer anything else.
You owe her.
I got this.
Everything is owed to her because of that.
I'm bringing this to the table. That outweighs everything, you know?
And that's what you call a sense of pretentiousness.
Yep.
Somebody look that word up real quick. Pretentious. Most fine bitches you see in society are all pretentious, man. They're not humble at all. They walk with their nose up. They feel like you owe them because they feel like, because of how fine they think they are, they feel like you owe them the world.
Like they shit don't stink.
Yeah.
I got it. Pretentious. Attempting to impress by effecting greater importance, talent, culture, etc. Than they actually possess.
Yeah. Because there's no talent. There's no talent in being beautiful.
Definition? Let me see.
No.
There's no talent in being beautiful. You had no control over that. That was given to you.
Making usually unjustified or excessive claims, though. Expressive of expected, unwarranted, unwarranted or exaggerated
Because
importance.
you didn't earn your looks.
Exaggerated importance.
Right.
That's all them bitches on them Instagram models. You know, all them bitches on them TV
The
shows.
messed up part, they're still using the camera angles and Photoshop.
Exaggerated importance, worth, or stature.
Worth. You have nothing to bring except your booty.
Used up box.
Kardashian.
And it's a lot of time. You got a lot of videos on YouTube. It's like gold digger videos. Like the dude try to make it seem as if he's broke or don't got any money. And then he'll have his friend help him play out a scene of him in abundance of riches, like in the moment. Them women changed the whole way they treated that dude.
Whole countenance change.
Whole countenance change. They get happy. They didn't feel like they'd do anything for that dude.
Friendlier.
One of the soccer players did that in Europe somewhere. Cristiano Ronaldo. He would look out as a bum out there in the corridor, and girls was passing him by. As soon as he took off that costume, and they realized who the hell he was. They looking in. They had that look like, oh, I done fucked up. Like, damn, this dude's a motherfucker down there really. But that's
how it is in this society, man. But see, going back to in the ancient world, women knew their worth. All right, and you had fine women that still knew their order. You still had fine women that were humble, and they were actually faithful wives to their husbands.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You know, like Abraham's wife Sarah.
You're definitely not
She was a
wrong.
fair woman, but guess what? She still called her husband Lord.
Yep.
She still exalted her husband over her.
God.
You know, she didn't take her own beauty and try to exalt that over Abraham.
Hey,
You know?
Abraham was scared because she was so beautiful to claim her.
Yeah, because other men was trying to would try to get with her.
He said it was his sister.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, man. The women were actually fine and humble back. Hey, that combination, that's hard to find today.
Fine and humble.
A fine ass woman and she's humble and she's willing to hold her man down.
Hey, the skill
You know?
can be built up. Right in this society, the skill can be built. You can learn how to cook on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can learn how to sew on YouTube.
Yep.
You know, it's, if you're humble, you'll learn how to. It's almost like second nature to be a good mother. You know, that's not hard.
Humble, you could teach yourself how to do damn near anything
Yeah.
these days.
Information age.
Yeah, go back into that.
Okay, and Jacob loved Rachel and said, I will serve thee 7 years for Rachel, thy younger daughter. And Laban said, it is better that I give her to thee than that I should give her to another man. Abide with me.
I know you come from a good family, and I taught her good. Better I give her to you than somebody who's a knuckleheaded ass nigga that, you know, to get her, cool. Make the deal with her.
And Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed unto him but
Now,
a few
let me
days.
say this real quick. And it seemed to him but a few days. Because men don't give a shit. If they want something, they'll go get it. Especially over a woman. That's what we were reading in 1st Ezra, right? The 4th chapter. But the thing is this, he didn't imagine that's why they brought up his older daughter, Leah. He didn't imagine in 7 years she would still be there. Because he had them wrapped too tight. He was so much over them and wasn't no good men around. Plus the spirit had it to be played out like this. Go ahead, bro.
And it seemed unto him but a few days for the love he had to her. And Jacob said unto Laban, give me my wife, for my days are fulfilled, that I may go in unto her. And Laban, and Laban gathered together all the men of the place and made a feast. And it came to pass in the evening that he took Leah his daughter and brought her to him, and he went unto her.
Remember when I said
He
amen?
brought Leah though.
Leah, yeah.
He brought her. He didn't bring Rachel. He brought Leah. But he's going to explain why he did that.
And Laban
And
gave.
the point that the reason why we're going into the story is to show that when you have a team of women, that usually keeps women in check. It keeps them on point.
They fight for your
They're
affection.
fighting for your affection.
Yep.
It keeps them on their toes, man. You see, if you got a woman and her sister wife is doing what she's supposed to do, and she's like basically she's pleasing him in every way. If she sees that, you know she gonna get a little jealous. So what you think she gonna do? She gonna go home. She gonna improve wherever she's lacking. She's gonna try to improve, man, because she wants that same affection. It's just like children with their parents. You know?
I want to bring a scoop of ice cream.
Hey.
I'm going to make sure I wash daddy's car good and mow the lawn. And it's easy.
What do women do when they see a woman with a good man? They want that man. That's why when women tell their friend how good that man is, you just you lost that
You
man.
asking to share right there.
You asking, yeah.
You offering to share. You offering to share right
You that good, girl? Oh man, I ain't had a nigga that good.
So you'll take half of that? I just need a piece of that, right?
I just need a piece.
Because really the man is the prize, man.
Prize.
We the prize, man.
My stepfather told me that.
Yeah, we're the precious ones, man. Not these women, man. All right.
And he brought her to him, and he went unto her. And Laban gave unto his daughter Leah Zilpah, his maid.